What up? So I'm headed to one of my favorite spots to just relax in my neighborhood. Not too far, I'm just walking there. It's a very beautiful day out, honestly. But the place I'm headed to is Allen Pond Park. See if we can find some inspiration, some nice things to sample. Typically there are, I just don't take advantage of it. But about to now. I'm out here looking for not the everyday sounds, just because I modulate everything, honestly. So it's possible to make any type of sound work. For instance, let's see. I wonder what sound this makes. Found a random stick. And we have like little ovens or whatever at these, you know, in case people, or sorry, a little grill in case people want to have a cookout. But it sounds like a tom almost. So that could be one. Somebody might find something that has no musical tones to it whatsoever. But I challenge that theory. I plan to make anything musically. Now we're gonna be changing location a little bit. You might hear this super loud lawnmower in the background. A little commercial one with the ride on. Some people might think that's background noise and obstructs, you know, the video and whatnot, but I'm gonna literally take that audio and probably make it into a synth. So watch this. And we are back. So let's go put everything together, shall we? So we're back. And first off, we gotta add our sounds, like the duck sound for sure. I settled on this, but I added some effects. But without the effects, then I added like a reverb. Now we're gonna go down to my keys, which I use sort of like a semi in like the beginning, like a hi-hat, if you will. Turn it down, the effects, so you can like actually hear what it sounds like. But you take the keys, you add these effects here, and now I added basically an EQ, a vocoder to make it more pitchy, and then a reverb as well. And then you get this. It's kind of like a tambourine, honestly, which is pretty cool. The next sound I took, like we said from the video, we got a lawnmower here, right? But I went ahead and made some modulation to the lawnmower, so it now sounds like, I put it through Simpler on Ableton, which is like basically another sampler. Put a vocoder on it, and then I added another EQ, and then I added an auto filter. And now the lawnmower kind of sounds like this. So, and then I gave it like a little rhythm to it. We got our leaves, which I made these basically like an uplifter, or like basically like an effect to like bring rise, like arpeggiator, if you will. Very crunchy, just random effects. Kind of cool. All I did with that is literally just add a auto filter, nothing spectacular, and then I modulated a little bit so it has like a fade in and fade out. And moving on to basically the main meat and potatoes that I took from the walk, we're going to look at the stick on the grill, which is pretty dope, how I did this, or how I want to do this. So that's what it sounds like. Just raw, uncut, no effects. That's the, stick hitting on the grill. Sounds like kind of a funny effect you use in a video, just to like bonk somebody on the head. But I actually made it with some modulation and put it through the same thing, sampled it over here, and gave it some rhythm to it. So now, and I added an EQ, kind of like a makeshift sausage fattener, which I found online. I didn't want to get sausage fattener. Actually I got it, but it just kept messing up, so I just went with this. It uses Ableton's audio effect rack inside, so like I don't have to like download an extra program essentially, which is cool. Ableton's phaser, added delay, I added some reverb and then a compressor, and then also just for a little bit of effect while moving effect for the song and whatnot, like throughout. There is an auto filter on this as well. That's the intro. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what it sounds like now with the auto filter. I could actually take the auto filter off so you can hear it clear, and it's not in the arrangement. So this is what it sounds like. Kind of sounds like a tom or like a weird alien kind of sound, like bubbles, if you will. I don't know, but I kind of liked it. And then I used this like auto filter, like I said, to give it more motion in the song. And so like all together, all of this sounds like this. So, yeah, that's what that is. Now, let's go get these drums. So, we have our sounds, we have our weird sounds. Now we're on our way to get some help from a special guest. My dad, actually. He's been a professional drummer for like over 35 years. And he has a lot of drum sets. And we're just gonna go grab some sounds. Dude, this is the old stomping grounds, man. Welcome. What up, though?
You videoed already?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
We're back in the dungeon. This is basically where all the magic happens, man. Coming down here. Got one set right there, probably. Got another set here. Got that set there. Oh, it's about to be a good time. that's a wrap, folks. So now we got our hi-hat layers. So you got this one, then you got this one, this one. So this is what it just sounds like with just the hi-hats. So you got that. You mix that in with a snare. Let's put the snare. Let's see. I gotta find out which snare I like. Maybe I could put them both. Snare spots. We're gonna put these keys on here. Now let's add that ride. What I like to do with my cymbals sometimes is I reverse them, so it gives it like a little build up actually. Yeah, cool. So, you pretty much make music out of anything. You just gotta get creative and think outside the box. How did you get in here? And who are you? Oh. Well, wanna enjoy the track? Sweet.
This the kind of beat that go.